So we were talking about the place of articulation. You know the place of articulation is, as I told you, articulation is very much concerned with the making of a sound. When we say the place, when it comes to place, means we have to see which are the articulators involved in making up that particular sound. We can see, various articulators here. For example, sometimes it is both the lips, they can also be involved in making up a sound. Sometimes it can be, in some cases it can be the nasal cavity also. There can be velum also, there can be glottis. Glottis can also be involved in making up that particular sound. You can see the spot here, this is glottal, and sometimes it is the palates that are involved, sometimes it is alveolar ridge that is involved, and sometimes it is the teeth, they are also involved. So all these articulators, they are involved in making up speech sounds, and that is why, since they are actively involved in making up a sound, we call them active articulators. What do you call them?
Active articulators.
Active articulators. Why do you call them active articulators? The reason is because they are actively involved, or they are directly involved. They are directly involved in making up a sound. For example, when we make a sound pa, so it is again both the lips. They are directly involved in making up a sound. That is why we call them. They are active articulators. Whereas there are some of the passive articulators also. Passive articulators. For example, passive articulators could be, this one, you can see this. This is the tract. We call this nasal tract or nasal cavity, because nose is not directly involved in making up a sound. Is it directly involved? It isn't, right? So that is why we can call this nasal cavity is a passive articulators. And sometimes, jaws, your lower jaw and your upper jaw. Jaws are also not directly involved, but yes, this happens. When you're opening your mouth, so again it is the jaws. When you're closing your mouth, again it is the jaws. Jaws are playing the role, but that's not the direct or that much active role is the articulators, active articulators do, right? So that is why articulators are also categorized into two: active articulators and then passive articulators. And now let's talk about each articulator in detail. Yes, the very first one, bilabial sound. What is it? Bilabial sound. Bilabial. It's very much, its meaning is self-explanatory. Bi means two, labial means lips. When there is the involvement of two lips, bilabial. It is a sound, bilabial. We call it because when it makes a sound, both the lips are connected together. For example, when you say pa, say pa, everyone. Pa. When you are saying pa, what is happening? For example, you are not only touching the lips, rather you are pressing your lips together.
Yes.
So both the lips are pressed together. Here it is. So both the lips, these two lips are pressed together, this one and this one. And for example, when you make a pa sound, say pa, pa again, pa, 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 pa. So what is happening? Pa, pa, both the lips are, and then it is ba. Then it is ba. When both the lips are touching together, then they are making a sound that is called bilabial. Right? It's very much clear. When you block, constrict airflow out of the mouth by bringing your dry lips together. You're bringing your lips together. You're making a sound that we call, for example, it is bus sound. It is bus sound, and it is ma. Say ma, everyone. Ma. Again, it's the lips together.
Yes, sir.
Are there anything else as well?
Yes, sir.
It's the lips together. Yes. And when we say word, again it's the lips together. Word. See, down. The shape of your lips is round. Right? Word. Say everyone. Word. Make your lips round and round. Yes? Can you do that? Word. Right? And there is difference between this sound. This is what? Lips are round, and this is ver. Ver. Your ver. Upper teeth, lower lip. Ver. When you are saying ver, what's there? It is the upper teeth
Yes, sir.
and lower lip.
Lower lips.
Sometimes when you get angry with someone,
Yes, sir.
right? You do that.
Yes, sir.
Culturally, now it's not very much common in the world, but again, culturally, when you say like this, means you are
Angry.
annoyed, right? Okay, and this is wa sound. So when we are pressing our lips together, we can make 4 sounds. It is, so repeat after me. It is pa, it is ba, it is ma, it is wa. These 4 sounds could be made, and that is why, since there is the involvement of both the lips together, that is why we call these sounds is. Now let's move to another one. Now labiodental. What's that?
Labiodental.
Labiodental.
Dental.